Hello, today is Tuesday, May 21st. So our payday is coming very fast, which is May 24th. Towards the payday, I'm gonna work very hard for my company KT Korea Telecom, which doesn't give me overseas assignment yet, but I hope it will sooner or later. So I'm gonna continue to study English for that a possibility. I like English very much, so I decided to read an English article every day, the length of which could be 20 to 30 minutes. So this one is a little bit short, but I'm gonna read it before I hit the road to commute to work on foot. This article is by Tim Payne. I don't know him, but I've never read this article, but I just briefly went through it. So I thought it would be quite an interesting article. Here we go. In a study, scientists used a fake leg to stimulate a person stepping on a rattlesnake. Right on this photo, we see the scientist uses the fake leg with the leather shoes that steps on the snake, not snake. Out of 175 snakes that were physically stepped on by the booted foot, only 6 bit the leg. The rest tried to get away, froze in place, or wriggled in surprise but didn't react aggressively. It's actually really hard to get bitten by a rattlesnake. They just want to be left alone. That's another good sentence that you encounter a lot when you read the English material. They just want to be left alone. They just want to be left alone. Rattlesnakes also don't rattle before striking. A rattle doesn't mean aggression. It's an excuse me, I'm down here. They rattle to tell you or other large animals that you are about to step on them. Since they blend in very well with their surroundings, and they would rather you didn't smush them accidentally. Smush, I think it's step on and smudge something. In Korean, 문대버리다, right? 문대버리다 smush is like a smash plus mush. So smush. I've never looked up the word before, but I can just sense that it's a smush. Smush them accidentally. Strikes are generally noise-free acts of last-ditch desperation. Last-ditch, last effort, 11th hour. Last-ditch effort, last-ditch desperation. Only about 1% of rattlesnake bites are deadly, and those that are generally happen in situations where medical care was delayed. A quarter of rattlesnake bites don't actually involve any venom at all, really. They are dry bites intended as a warning. As long as you get to a hospital in a responsible amount of time, you will probably be fine. This is not a situation where minutes count. Just move promptly towards medical care. The deadly bites generally happen in very remote areas, when people are hiking alone, or when drugs or alcohol are involved, since all of these can increase the amount of time it takes someone to get to help or result in poor decision making. First aid for a bite: just get the person to a hospital promptly but safely. There is nothing else you need to do. And anything you might think about doing is just wasting time, getting the person to a hospital, and potentially complicating things by rubbing germs into the wound or further stressing the currently stressed tissue in the area. Don't ice it, tourniquet it, or suck on it. Just call 911 and start hiking back to the tail head. So it's a tail head, tail end, right? Tail head. Just hiking back to the tail head. Don't ice it, tourniquet it, or suck on it. 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 Drink it, right? Drink on it. Suck on it. Don't ice it. Don't tourniquet it. Don't suck on it. Just call 911 or start hiking back to the tailhead. I would like to remember this sentence, right? Don't ice it, don't tourniquet it, or don't stuck on it, but instead it's don't ice it, tourniquet, or suck on it. Just call 911 or start hiking back to the tail head. It's a tail head. Anti-venom products ERs use are combination formulas which work for multiple North American venomous snake species. One works for multiple species of rattlesnakes, cottonmouths, and copperheads. So rattlesnakes, cottonmouths, and copperheads. Rattlesnakes, cottonmouths, and copperheads. A second anti-venom product works for various rattlers. If you know you heard a rattle but aren't sure of the exact species. Rattlers. Coral snake bites can be identified by looking at the bite itself by hospital staff because the venom works on the body differently. And there is a separate anti-venom product that works for them. Anti-venom product. Anti-venom, right? Anti-venom. All of this means you don't need to try to take a closer picture of the snake that bit you. Coax it into a box to bring with you or kill it to bring in and show to the doctors. In the case of rattlers, copperheads, and cottonmouths, what happened? Mouths. Where were I? The species of a snake, in the case of coral snakes, can figure out that one bit you without seeing the snake. Don't waste time or risk a second bite messing with a snake that is already very upset. So from this article, I learned such expression as don't ice it, don't ice it, tourniquet, or suck on it. Just dial 911 or hike back to the trailhead. Hike back to a trail, not your trailhead, not necessarily you have to return to where you started, but whatever the shortest path, easiest path that you can find to get to a hospital, you need to follow on that route. So it's just a hike back to a tail head. Hike back to a tail head. And what else? Rattlesnakes, cottonmouths, copperheads, venom, anti-venom syrup, right? Anti-venom, coral snakes, rattlers, fake food, step on it, smush them. So the rattlers, to summarize this article, They experimented with rattlesnakes using the fake leg, and their bites. Generally, rattlesnakes don't bite; they just warn you, and even if it's a bite, it's just try bite, right? There are anti-venomous treatments available at the American hospital. In Korea, probably we do have. We are more advanced at American medicine. Korean medicine is more advanced. Um, yeah, this article, they just don't smush the snakes, just avoid them. Uh-huh. It's a time for many people to hit the road and visit a start trekking or hiking up in the mountain hills. Be careful. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful Tuesday.